Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're looking at something that you don't get to look at often, and it's super special. I've been looking at these for a long time and I decided it's finally time to pull the trigger. So today we're taking a look at an Apple Watch, and I know there's a bunch of new ones out, but I just decided that the best one for my needs is the Apple Watch Series 3, and I got the Apple Watch Series 3 38mm, and I am super excited. You can see what it is right there. It's got the super nice Apple packaging, and like the box is a lot longer than I thought it would be. It's actually, did they do it? No, okay. I was like, it's exactly a foot long. No, it's a little bit over a foot long. I say it's about a foot and 1/4. So enough about the packaging. Let's go ahead and open it up now. So I'm going to try to be really gentle opening this with my blade, because I know you just need to take the plastic on the outside, then you can open it without a knife for the rest. So let's try to be as gentle as possible opening this. So I think if I just go like that, there we go, and that might be all we have to do. I'm going to keep it there just in case, and I think we should be able to, yeah, just rip it open from here, and that'll be super easy. So let's take it off like that, and now we just have the box itself. So on the box, it's actually like a divoted Apple Watch Series 3. You can feel it. You might be able to see that right there. Like, your finger goes into it. It feels really nice. Of course, it's Apple, so it's crazy high quality. So we open it by pulling this piece right here, which was tucked underneath. So you pull this, and then it opens it like this. Designed by Apple in California. We're gonna put this right here, and then we're going to take this out, and oh boy, there it is. We'll get to that in just a second. First off, let's see what's in here. It says Apple Watch, and then we have just some very thin paper, and then just some Apple Watch instructions on how to put the band on in case you're a dum-dum, and some more instructions on how to put it on. And then right here, well, this is actually really well done. We have the second band. Ooh, okay, these feel a lot different than the other ones I have. I actually got some knockoff ones to use for this, and these feel pretty weighted and high quality. You can see they're pretty flexible. If I hold it like this, it bends down. It's kind of hard to see from that angle. And then right here we have the wireless charging puck, as I believe it's called, and you just pull that. How do they do that? That's, wow, okay. That's pretty, that's, you know, that Apple experience is pretty awesome. So there we go, that's everything right here, and we're gonna take this stuff and put it here. And another thing you're almost paying for when you get one of these is the experience, because so far this is pretty fun to open. So here we have the Apple Watch itself. Let's get the puck out of the way, and okay, I guess I'll pull it from here as they want you to do. You pull this out, and it feels very nice to the hand. And we have all kinds of wrappers and stuff, and it shows again how to put the band on. They're really stressing that. And if we pull this off, okay, I'm gonna pull this off up here. There we go. There is our Apple Watch. As you can see, I got the, I think it's the space gray, and oh man, this is pretty cool. Nicely weighted. I've never held one of these in my hand before. In my hands before, and it feels really nice. And you have the sensor down here. Oh man. Now, cool, they put the short band on it, and if we go ahead, see how it fits. Yeah, I think that will fit pretty well. I got the small one because I think for my, not tiny, but smaller wrist, it will fit pretty well. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the Apple Watch on, and I will not use the instructions because I don't see why you need to. And there we go, with it on. I think it might be a little bit loose, but there we go, that's what it looks like, and it looks pretty awesome. So turning it on for the first time, make sure the screen's clean, but we're gonna turn it on. And I noticed this must be a newer version of the Apple Watch Series 3, because I know that the old Apple Watch Series 3 had this really annoying like red dot, and this doesn't. It looks really sleek, and I dig it a lot. So go ahead, turn it on for the first time. I guess you hold this, there we go, you have the tiny Apple logo. Oh man, this is pretty epic. Let's get this centered in the frame. And turning it on. Might take a little bit to turn on. And I guess while it's doing that, I want to go ahead and show, I got 2 other Apple Watch bands. Actually, I got these on sale, but this is just like the sport band, but it's a knockoff version. They're pretty cheap, but they feel pretty high quality. Of course, not as high quality as the actual Apple bands, but pretty good nonetheless. So I mean, I haven't worn a watch in a long time, and I love it. I love the feel of watches. I know some people don't wear a lot of watches, but I've always wanted a nice watch, and I'd say this is a pretty nice watch. So we're gonna go ahead and take this off while it's turning on, because I don't know how long that is gonna take. And I wanna go ahead and see how you take these off. So I know you push this down and slide, and I'm trying to be very gentle because I've never done, oh, okay, it's doing something, never mind. Oh, okay, and that's how you take those off. Fits pretty well. But let's go ahead and I guess just slide this back in. Oh wow, that feels really good to slide back in. And it is doing something, so let's go ahead and I guess you need to put your iPhone next to the watch, and I don't necessarily have an iPhone, which might be a little bit of a problem, but I'm gonna try to make it work with this. Never mind, I'm gonna use not my own phone, and we're gonna see if we can just pair it right now. There we go, it pops right up immediately. That's that Apple Watch vibes right there. Maybe I should just say Apple vibes, because the ecosystem and all that. So we're gonna go ahead and continue, and we're gonna pair everything up here. So it has this really cool pairing thing where they use this weird looking thing right there as the barcode. So you scan it with your phone like this, and it will pick it up, and it will pair using that because it updates in real time, which is crazy. And you can see it's doing the same thing as it is on the screen, and it's showing you exactly what it is. It's the 38mm aluminum case designed by Apple and California Watch. So we're gonna continue. Okay, we have the watch on and working. Just took a little bit of setup, and it's actually right now it's on airplane mode. So there we go. I went through this watch face right now because I thought this looked pretty cool, and I got it all working. And I actually put the screen protector on it, one of those plastic ones. It looks pretty good, a little bit weird up there, but there's a whole bunch of them, so if I want to fix it, and it works super well. One thing that I still thought was kind of funny is the calculator. I don't know, it's kind of like if we do 7 plus 8 equals, I did it perfectly that time, but I don't know, it's a little bit hard to do, but it's actually extremely handy to just have that on you all the time. So pretty cool. I like this whole thing. You can zoom out to see everything in it, and it's all just default. I haven't done anything with it yet, so pretty cool. We're gonna go back to that, and I don't know everything you can do with this yet, but it's pretty cool. So right now I have actually the knockoff or off-brand band with the gray loops on it, which looks pretty cool. And I also have the white one here, so let's see what that looks like on me. So let's go ahead and change to that right now. There we go. There it is. I think I turned it off by doing that. And band looks pretty cool. I don't know how well I rock it, but I do like this band a lot. And it feels pretty good, but not near as good as the actual Apple Watch band. It's just, they're a little bit holy, so I guess they're not as weighted as nicely, but pretty cool all in all. If we go ahead and take this band off, I think if you go like that, it turns it on. You can, I don't know if that turns it on or off. I think that just turns it off, which is immediately really fast. So if we take the charging puck, which is what I believe it's called, and I'm gonna make a special device, and maybe I'll make a video on the best way to use one of these, because I'm gonna make something that you can set it into rather than buy it. One of the docks that adapts this and everything. So if you put the Apple Watch on it, you can see it. I don't know if you saw there, and it's actually charging. Let's see, it's at, oh, it goes to a charging thing, and it is at 59%. So if we set this down, and you can see it's moving around, which is the whole kind of problem. But if we take it, when you look, it's magnetized to it, which is, and you can hear I'm constantly plugging in, which is pretty cool, and I like that quite a lot. So right now I am super impressed. I don't know too much about that plastic screen protector that goes on it. I don't know if I care for that or not, but I'm loving it so far. So I'm gonna use it for a day or two, and I'm gonna get back to you guys with my impressions. But right now, this thing is super duper awesome, and I'm super happy I finally got one. I do want to disclose that I did buy this with my own money, so if you want one, you can go buy one in the Amazon affiliate link down below, and it really helps me out. That will be under the like button and the subscribe button in my channel, and that's down in the description, and you can go buy one for yourself if you want one, and it really helps me out. So I'll see you guys in about a day for me, about half a second for you. Okay, so I've had my Apple Watch for a good amount of time now. I think it's been like a week and a half, so I've been able to formulate a pretty good opinion on this Apple Watch, and just tell you some things that I really like about it, really don't like about it. And actually, I was planning on filming a whole review on the Apple Watch, so I might do like that kind of video, but I don't think it's necessary, because really what you see with the Apple Watch, you're getting. I don't think there's any real reason to watch an Apple Watch like review in 2020. If you've watched one, you basically know everything about them, except if there's like a new one, like the 6 has the blood oxygen sensor, and that's about the only thing that's new with that. So if you watch one review, you've watched them all. So I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything helping anybody if I make a review, but I'm definitely going to be talking about some of the things that I really like and really don't like about this. So let's go ahead and get into that now. So first thing I really like about this is it's more customizable than I thought. Now, watching videos about it, I thought there was only like 5 watch faces and you're super limited, and you do miss out on some of the really cool ones, like the one it has like the interface and you can put like the weather and all kinds of stuff on it. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. There's an image right there, but it's super cool, and the old 3 doesn't have this. I think they added it in like the 4 or 5, so you do miss out on some of those things, but it's really not that big of a deal. Like right now on my Apple Watch, and you can see you can long press it and go to all the different watch faces you can customize, which is pretty cool, and then you can choose the color. Like right here, there's like 100 different colors. It's pretty cool. Then you can go here, do the style. There's all kinds of stuff. You want to go like future retro at this point, I don't know. And then you can change, you know, what kind of language you speak, I guess. So that's pretty cool. And then if you press this crown again, you can go and you can see all the different kinds of watch faces. There's a whole bunch of them, and there's actually, if you go on the app, there's a lot more that they don't preset on the watch, so you can customize. Definitely go onto your Apple Watch app on your iPhone and look at all of them, because there's way more than they show you on here. Like there's a Mickey Mouse one, which is pretty cool, and then even this, you could go and you can customize it if I can do it properly, and you can change what kind of mouse you have. So if we go there, you can change it to the gray Mickey Mouse, so we're gonna go do that one, and it is pretty cool. And if you hold this, one thing that's pretty cool is you go, if you double tap hold, it's 4:43, good afternoon. So Mickey Mouse will tell you the time, and then if you just do it normally on a normal watch face, it'll tell you just the normal time in the Siri. So that's pretty cool, and I'm liking it a lot. And one thing that I heard a lot of people complaining about is when you do that, when you get to your home screen, you have all the faces here. People were really annoyed with it. I personally don't find it super annoying. I find it pretty cool. You can customize where every little dot is, and I like that a lot. So I like how you can just set a quick timer really fast, and I know you can do that with a lot of watches, but it's super simple and easy to do. You can check the weather, and one thing that I was worried about is the whole like airplane mode, Bluetooth, rays. Hopefully you know all about that stuff, and because I don't want the rays on my wrist all the time. So you can actually just put it into airplane mode. It turns off the Wi-Fi, and if you like program it in a certain way, it sounds very technical, but you can just look it up. It also will turn off Bluetooth. I was super concerned because when I turned on airplane mode the first time, it did not turn off Bluetooth, so I had Bluetooth on still, but you can work around that and have where when you press airplane mode, everything turns off, so it's completely, I guess, in the dark, if you want to say that. That sounds way too cool for what it is. And then next, battery life. Haven't had any problems with that. I go through a whole day with like 75%. I think I made it through one day, so I don't use it a whole lot, but no complaints with the battery on the Apple Watch Series 3 at all. And then you can also go here, and if my screen looks weird, I'll talk about that in a minute. You can go to this right here, and then you can go, and when you turn your watch around, you can see it got brighter, and then when I turn it back around, it should get dimmer. There we go, it's bright and it's dim. And you can go through the different ones. There's a SOS, or as I call it, sauce. And then you can go to, if we exit out of that, we can go to a red, and you might be like, why in the world would you ever need this? Because it's pretty handy in the dark. This is a lot brighter than you think it is. It will only go around this way, so you can see it like that, but it's basically what they're calling flashlight mode. And I didn't expect it to be useful at all, but I've used this once or twice to find things in the dark in a pinch, and I thought that was super helpful. I didn't even know that was in this, but it's pretty cool. Then there's all kinds of features, which I won't go into because I don't want to make this video too long. But I'm going to go into my two minor complaints, and one of them might just be with my watch. I'm going to find that out. The speaker on this is really weird. Like, it doesn't matter what volume it's at, it sounds super crackly and weird, like there's water in it, but you can like not have water in it for a while and it will still sound that, and then sometimes it sounds better. Super confusing. It doesn't make any sense because it's waterproof. It should work fine anyway, so mine is super kind of weird with that. I will go ahead and pull up the noise pretty high so you can hear, and I can give you an example. It's probably not going to happen with you, but I just thought it was kind of strange. Like, I'm going to turn the volume up and then have Siri tell the time.
4:47 p.m.
It's kind of hard to hear, but do you hear that? Like it's like a peaking or a cracking. It's on the PM. It's kind of hard to hear, but sometimes you'll do a call and it's like you can't hear what the person's saying at all. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. There's also a mode where you can vibrate or do the crown and it'll shoot all the water out the side. There's actually, and there was water in there, but you're supposed to be go underwater to like 162 feet or 55 meters or something, and I've only gone down like 7 feet max, so there shouldn't be any problems there. So I don't know what that is, but there's a whole video actually from the Slow Mo guys about the water coming out of this, and I'll link that video down below because it's pretty cool. So I definitely recommend watching that after this one. And then my second complaint, which is more of just a minor complaint, is when you turn it off airplane mode, it takes like 15 to 30 seconds for it to reconnect to your phone, and then you can do Siri's and calls. So you can't do Siri while it's on airplane mode. It just says Siri, airplane mode enabled. Apple Watch can't access Siri with airplane mode on, so it's kind of annoying to do. So that's made me use it a little bit less, but I didn't really get this to make a bunch of calls and stuff. If you're worried about EMFs and then you want to have it off all the time and then immediately go to making calls, you're gonna have a little bit of trouble because you have to wait 30 seconds whenever you make a call. But it wasn't that much of a problem for me, but that's just a little thing I want to mention. And that's pretty much all the objective things with the Apple Watch I have to say. As you can see, I've gone with the Sport Loop band, and I like this one quite a bit. Of course, I have the one that the Apple Watch came with, which is a little bit bland for me. Then I have this one, which I like, but it's a little bit flashy sometimes. This one you can wear all the time. So if you're thinking of a cool band, this one is super awesome. And if you saw my screen's kind of weird, that's because I put a screen protector. Now I'm going to make a whole nother video about this because at this point I'm pretty passionate about it, if you could say it that way. And that's definitely a nice way to say it. The screen protectors for the Apple Watch aren't very good. Now I won't go too in depth in that because again there's going to be a whole nother video on that. You can stay tuned, that's going to be pretty soon. I'm filming that pretty dang soon. I got these protectors, the L Lightning K, I think it's just LK TPU clear screen protectors. And they're basically like the cheapest pieces of plastic you've ever seen that go on your Apple Watch, and they scratch. You can run your fingernail just lightly against the watch and it will destroy the screen protector. Like, put divots in it, scratch it, and it doesn't scratch the screen down under because the screen is really strong. I think it's like Gorilla Glass. I don't think it has sapphire in it. But the screen protectors are junk. And of course there's going to be a whole nother video from me talking about all the different screen protectors you can get and which ones I recommend and which ones I don't recommend, so stay tuned for that. And that's about all I have to say for this video. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, you might want to go under the like button, and then to the left of the subscribe button, there's my channel. If you click that, you can see like 115 videos from me. All of them are pretty interesting, and I cannot guarantee you they will be any better than this one, but they're pretty interesting, and if I were you, I'd go check them out. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.